Hello, this is Mousy. A couple of weeks ago I got a new personal best in Minecraft speedrunning live on stream and it was very epic. And this run feels significant to me in the fact that it's not significant at all. It's not my first sub 15 or any major barrier like that. My first sub 15 was a very big deal, but that would require a whole video for itself. It is my first sub 14 and I did beat my old personal best by over a minute, but I don't think this will stand for very long. It wasn't a particularly good world or anything, and only the other day I beat Minecraft in under 14 minutes for a second time, the run that you're seeing on screen right now. So let me take you through this run, what I was thinking at the time, what I did well, what I didn't do so well, and we can learn some lessons for the future. Hope you enjoy.
Oh my gosh, look at this spawn! The blacksmith right there.
Hello, VoiceOver Mousy here to tell you about the run. So I've been resetting for ocean spawns to try and get sub 3 enter times. Village spawns generally don't really get that. I actually do have a sub 15 with a spruce village already, but that was with a enter time of 3 minutes and 40 seconds, and I had to make that time back later on in the run. So I was just kind of like, oh look, a cool world, I want to check this out. I wasn't like thinking, oh, this will be a personal best for sure. No, the fact that this actually turned into a personal best was wild. So I wasn't really locked in for this overworld, which was just kind of wacky and nothing crazy. Like, it was barely sub 3 enter. So yeah, there's some silly mistakes made. I should have gone straight to the second blacksmith rather than going back to the golem. Actually, what I really should have done is not craft that iron shovel, and then I'd have had 1 iron left to make a flint and steel. Just make like a stone shovel or something. Well, go to the second blacksmith first, see that there's more iron there, and then be like, oh, now I can craft an iron shovel, something like that. But yeah, it's just kind of, this overworld was wacky, to say the least. Sub 3 enter. W. Give me a bastion. Yippee! Is that a... Oh my gosh, you've got to be kidding me.
What is this world?
This is the moment I realized this could actually be a personal best run, and I would need to lock in if I was to make that happen, because I also know from my many years of experience of speedrunning, just because a world looks good on the outside, you never know what's going to be around the corner. For example, it could be a double single bridge, the slowest bastion variant in all of speedrunning. Because although you're able to get lots of gold from the chalice to get all the trades that you need, you don't generally get many piglins to trade with, so it takes a long time to get those trades.
Unlucky.
Except in this case, for some reason, I actually got plenty of piglins to do the trading, and it was actually the trade rates that I got rolled on, because although I traded 145 gold with them, I only ended up with 13 ender pearls.
You guys suck.
And since you need 12 pearls to be guaranteed to be able to enter the end, that meant that I only had 1 pearl to throw in order to get to the fortress as quickly as possible. And this, unfortunately, is where I made the biggest mistake of the run.
Oh. That's crazy.
Now, as soon as I saw those 13 pearl trades, I'd already decided in my mind that the run was already over, so I was actually pretty casual about falling into this lava, like, oh well, the run had to end at some point, guess now's a good time for it. And then when I survived on half a heart, I was like, oh, I guess I better carry on with the run then, huh. So I threw a pearl to get myself out of the lava and carried on to the fort. And after a little bit of running, I was in the fort at 8 minutes exactly, which is a little bit underwhelming given that only a week ago I had been in the fort at just under 5 minutes and 30 seconds. However, that does still give me 6 minutes and 29 seconds to finish out the run for a new personal best, which is very doable. Not a calculation that I was making at the time though. In my head I was still thinking it was over, because I knew that lack of pearls would probably come back to bite me later on in the run when it came to travelling to the stronghold.
Save me, blaze rates. Don't do to me what you did last time.
And the blaze rates are clutch. I go an incredible 6 for 7 on blaze rods, and I'm blinding from the nether at 9 minutes and 14 seconds, right back on personal best pace.
Got eye zoom open.
Oh yes, it's back to silly mistakes again. First of all, I didn't have my iZoom macro open and had to pause to open that. And then while I was doing that, I managed to hide Nimbot on my second monitor, so I had to pause again to move that to the front of my window so I could see what it was saying. And also I crafted all 12 of my Ender Pearls into Eyes of Ender, meaning that if I got to the portal room and found that it was, say, a 2-eye, I could have potentially still hit a 0 cycle in that case if I hadn't already crafted all my Ender Pearls. And the final mistake is that I just lose track of my first eye, don't see where it lands, and waste a bit of time trying to find where it's gone. All in all, this eye measuring split mishap was the thing that annoyed me most about this run, looking back on it. And there's definitely some lessons to be learned for the future about getting everything open before I start speedrunning and making sure that I'm ready to go. Because having to pause the game and get stuff open and sort myself out really takes me out of the speedrun, which is not ideal.
Minus 292122. Yeah, it's not too bad. Need to get to 292 from here. There it is.
The terrain to second portal chords was very good, and I was in the stronghold on excellent pace. Now all that was left was for me to pray that the navigation of the stronghold was nice and easy and I could find the portal room quickly, and also that the dragon would perch in good time.
There. Boom. Go check that for a pearl, really. Yeah. Oh, there's absolutely a chance. Oh, I'm nervous. Okay, everything's fine. Everything's great. Just have to craft up my beds. I haven't got wool crafted. Oh, that's good. Ooh. There we go. No pearl to get to mid on. The chance will obtain one from a friendly Enderman. Dragon, please, I'll give you a high five. What, after it's dead? The dragon has not been kind to me on many recent occasions. That all changes today. Sub 14! On that! Okay. That being 21! What? I didn't know. I didn't. Who would have thought? Spruce Village? Right. Spruce Village dig down for lava? It was sub 3, but like. Wow. Oh, that village is getting wrecked. So there we have it, friends. The story of how I got my 13-minute and 21-second personal best. Since getting this run, I have since got 2 more sub 15 runs, including that sub 14 mentioned earlier, which brings me up to a total of 7 sub 15s in my speedrunning career, something that would be unfathomable to me only a year ago. Which just goes to show the incredible progress that I have made. It's been slow progress, but it's been progress nonetheless, and I'm very excited for what the future holds.
Back when I got that extremely significant first sub 15, I was working on what I called the quest for 20 sub 20s. I wanted to collect 20 sub 20s by the time January ended. And I got it too, with the 20th sub 20 also being my first sub 15, which was poetic. So I think it's time to start the quest for 15 sub 15s. Let's say by the end of the year. So if in that time I get more personal bests, epic. If not, I'll still achieve something very cool, and I can be very proud of myself. And if you want to see that happen, I'll be streaming a lot. It'll probably happen live on stream. It'll be cool. You should be there. We have hedgehogs. So that's all from me. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching.